Will you answer the call if you're called to? That's the question. I answered a call tonight. It's raining and I don't mind driving at night. It doesn't bother me. Even if it's raining, it doesn't bother me. So I answered a call and I'm waiting. Gonna help out some people. So while I'm waiting, I figured, hey, let's do a card reading. There's good lighting here. And yeah, it makes a line. Makes a line right across. I couldn't move it away, so I said, well, I'll just keep it then. I'll stay above the line. Maybe that's significant for some of you. Trying to keep above a certain line that you won't allow yourself to go under, right? Keep your mind clear. All right, Tina from Cosmic Turtles. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Doing a collective read. It was March 26th. Now it's March 27th. But these readings are timeless, regardless when. It is reading in the energies in between the two eclipses. So we already had the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. According to what I've seen, there's a little bit of discrepancy going on about that. If it is indeed that. So we'll see. There's a lot of mysteries being uncovered lately. It's just fun. It's fun. All right. Let's see what we have for the message for the collective. One of the words that comes to mind is use your discernment in anything you hear or say or even see. Because who was it? Was in Lord of the Rings. J.R.R. Tolkien had written, Bilbo Baggins, he had written, I believe, half of what you see and less of what you hear. I think that's very wise, if you understand what it means. Hey, we got a few cards here. Fast moving energy moving towards you, or you are the one embodying the Knight of Swords. It is the fastest moving knight in the whole deck, so use your discernment. Or it could be fast moving thoughts, because it could almost represent like a group of people also panicking, or people just going into panic mode. So maybe this line, stay above that line, stay on the line, or keep your mind clear. Don't believe what you see, less of what you hear. See, it's all coming through. And then the next night is Knight of Cups, Knight of Love. It's like it's in between these two knights. Oh, cool. For some of you that are like maybe being pursued in the area of love, you may have a choice to make, but when you look at it, both of them are looking away from you. You're in the middle, let's say, and you're in thoughts about these two potentials, right? But both of them are not really looking at you. One's going in one direction, the other one's going in the other direction. Maybe you rejected someone. And then the next card is Three of Coins, Three of Pentacles. That's cooperation. Or jealousy. Yeah, okay, I heard that. Alright, so it's fast moving energies, or it could be old limiting thoughts that used to get you in a panic, and you're letting that go, and you're just going inside with the two, making the decision between fast moving energies or embodying more of your own self-love for the Knight of Cups, and going instead towards a more cooperative way of being. Okay. All right, and what would be the fifth card in this reading? All right, let's see what is the fifth card. Okay, there's a few that flipped, but they went back in. It's a whole story. Let's take it. All right, let's take it. Let's take it as it appeared. How does it go? Front or back? Front. All right, so facing front. All right. Cooperation will bring you to your own fulfillment, like feeling satisfied emotionally. So maybe you're called to go and help, and this is like a cooperative effort. An example would be maybe someone is farther away and is asking the help of somebody else to go and get their child, right? Like, I have to stay late at work. My child knows you, you know them. Can you go and pick them up? And so on and so forth. And this will bring you a good feeling to be called to be of service and help a fellow human, right? Now we have another rest of the story here. Some of you may be in hermit mode, or you're going to be in hermit mode. So you're going to think about when the times were nice and things were easy, which will lead you to stand in your own truth. Maybe you're going to discover some type of truth throughout this interaction that's coming towards you. It's going to require some strength on your part. Bottom of the deck is a Tower card. This is all like, it seems to be like an activation of sorts. It seems to be something that's like dismantling whatever was, pieces and parts of you, your old self. It's like there's a piece of you that's being dismantled. Like maybe you used to be this energy, but then you had to kind of slow down and make a choice. And now you're more in this energy. And it's making you more approachable, maybe. Because when you're in this energy, you're going fast. Like if you want to go far, go alone. Go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, right? But if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, grow together. But you got to make that decision on the inside of you. See, the story is kind of like getting more. And as you grow with others, that's what's going to give you your ability to build your 9 cups, to feel satisfied and good about yourself, about being human and helping out other humans and connecting through the soul journey. So that's one story. And the other part of this is the Hermit, the 6 of Cups, King of Swords, and the Strength. So there's one card missing. Be 2 stories in one, or one story leads to another. Excuse me. What would be the 5th card here? What would be the 5th card here for the collective? It'll take strength to speak about your truth, about the things you've connected together, that you connected the dots, you've started to put the pieces and parts of yourself together. Ooh. Last card, Chariot. Okay. So, this is for the ones that's been in hermit mode for a while. So we're deciding what they were going to do in hermit mode. Going inside and really trying to decipher yourself, like know thyself, right? So trying to figure out what it is. This is a limiting belief. Oh, okay, this I keep. Oh, this I, and it's having you go through like old memories when you were younger. And through this journey of reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with your inner child, possibly the wounded child, and as the hermit, you went in with the star, right? You went in with the light. So you already went in and you know, you're guided, you're being guided, you're trusting the guidance. And now you're being able to face, or at least to go meet up with that hurt child, and then you can help with the healing of it. That's when you start discovering a lot of truths. This is where you're at right now. For those of you that started with the Hermit card, you're embodying the King of Swords, and this King of Swords, like, it's very educated, grounded, doesn't let emotions get the best of them. They know how to properly release emotions in a good way. Is more on the rational aspect. It's the workings of the mind. It's like you're restructuring your mind so it can be stable, and it requires a lot of strength to do that, inner strength, and you're creating like it's like a daily practice. It's a routine, because you got to be it's like you're creating your state of mind. You're creating that structure that keeps you going. When you're building your strength, or you're realizing you do have more strength than you thought. And doing this internal work and lining yourself up with the divine, you're going to go forward. This is the divine that's moving you forward, basically. You have 3 major arcanas already. So through the whole process, you're being guided to really, these 2 cards here, to really make sense with your whole educated self, to make sense of what is of value to you, like emotionally. Okay? And the bottom of the deck of that one, yeah, this is all because you're walking away from rough waters and you're heading to calmer shores, and you're trusting the guidance that's bringing you there. Next card, Wheel of Fortune. It's going to bring you towards what it is your heart, mind, soul truly desires. Okay. Alright, so that's one reading. We're up to 12, 13 minutes. That's like 2 in 1. So it's a possible sequence for some of you. Is there anything, because we're talking about in between eclipses, there'll be a few stories, a few different groups that are being affected. Some that are just waking up, some that have been awakened for a while, some that are beginning the process of integration of shadow. Some of them are activating their inner child so they can get onto the next step, and that is integration of shadow. Some are actually completing it, and they're getting full circle. There's not many, but they're there, and I know when the time comes, you'll see my readings. You'll see it. I don't have many followers, but I have a lot of viewers. And really, if you want to like, share, subscribe, go ahead. No problem to me. Like, the message is still going to go out there. I've seen channels where the message was so deep, and it was people that didn't have that many followers. Like, I'd like to get the algorithm or the thing to do more, but everything in good time. It's been quite the adventure. And I've been feeling too all of the ones that's been watching the channel, that do like what I do, or that hate that they love it, or they can't stop, or they just have to see what else I have to say, see if they can incorporate it in their own lives, whether by being a copycat or whether by whatever. It don't matter. no one's in my mind or in my shoes. So they can't do it exactly like me, but they, yeah, sure, repeat the message. No problem. The whole point is to have it get out there, whether it's me or you or someone else, you know. I mean, look at the word of Jesus. It's been ongoing for 2,000 years. Think about it. Like, any of us could be the next Jesus. It's just we won't physically be there. So what does it matter, right? It's the message, not the medium. It's the message that's important. Or is it? Yeah, we're a collective. We always come back anyway. But if you don't believe in that, that's okay too. Because you'll always be, you will, like I'm Tina, okay? I'll only be Tina in this lifetime. In another lifetime, it'll be another name. But in this one, I'm Tina. I wonder if I'm, oh no, that's, okay. I'm waiting to pick someone up. To help out a friend. All right, what else do we got for the, ooh, it's heavy. It's trying to figure out which option. Welcome to the wheel of collective groups, collective consciousness, whether it's the collective different groups. Welcome to the wheel of collective bubbles. The bubbles of reality. You could say that's your soul families too. So many of you are developing at the same time. Alright, let's see what else we got. It's already past 4 a.m. It's okay, I'm gonna wait. I said I would, so I'm waiting till the person is good and ready and they're allowed to leave. Alright, what do we got for the collective here? Let's do this. There's been a lot of energies. Thank you. Let's get some air in here. Oh, okay, it stopped raining. I'm in the northern hemisphere, Canada. And it's been a really funny winter. Winter sometimes was like springtime. And then springtime ended up being like winter. We have more snow at the end of March than we had all winter. Alright, what else do we got? We got anything else for the collective? Yeah, I got lots of space on my phone. We're good. We're good. What do we got? What do you want to say? What can we say? What is possible right now? What's going on right now? It's actually like we don't know what's gonna be exactly next. Of course, there's potentials. You can see potentials, sure. I'd like to see from, okay, potentials, but then with the other variables, and then it's a little bit more defined. Although a reader or a medium or a channeler, you could see that, like reader, psychic, on the astral, that you'll see all kinds of stuff, and it changes right now, and it changes right now, and it changes right now, literally, because it's humans making their choices and decisions, and they'll change their mind all the time, right? Until a certain time, and then it's like it's set. Then there's medium, which is like in between ethereal realm, and then there's channeling, which is cosmic, the divine help. I'm just verifying to see if they'll text me anyway, so I'll see it. Okay, so which 1, 2, 3. So we did 1, 2, and now we're going into 3. Oh, that makes sense. Alright. One card came out. Yay, what's the, oh, Emperor. Emperor is the first card. Oh. assigned with fire signs. Well, it is Aries season. Happy birthday to all the Aries people. All of those that have had their birthdays since the 21st there, and all the way to mid-April. So this could have to do with Aries nation that's waking up in 2024. You know, springtime is in North America anyway. Springtime seems to be the actual new year. And Aries is the first astrological sign. So technically, astrologically, it is the new year. Physically, for certain parts in the world, it is the new year. Ooh, this Emperor is whoever it is. It's not all of you, but it's a lot of you. It's a Sun card. So we got the Emperor, Sun card. Like, whatever it is that's going on, you're successful at it in any department of life. If it was holy jeez, if it was your actually you're completing a cycle. The next card that came out is Aries Nation. For those of you that have been awakened and done your inner child activation, integration of shadow, and then you came full circle back to your inner child again because you discovered something important. I will not say. I've said it before in my other readings. You completed a cycle, full circle. This is the World card. This is the middle card. This is, by the time after this eclipse, which is not really what it's all hyped up to be necessarily, because it doesn't line up. According to, not NASA, according to normal folk like us, like anybody that just gets interested in something and observes it every day, day in, day out, they notice. I see it like a peer review. Like the scientific community will do that. One has a theory and one has this, an observation. Another reproduces it or checks it out as well. And they see the same results. It's called peer review. And once it's all accepted, then it becomes a theory or a fact, right? Depending on what it is. And so I see that with the collective. Those that have interests. And some have been watching stuff. If you look it up, you may find some on TikTok, or you might find some on Instagram. If you seek, you shall find. That's how it works. So shortly after this World card, completion of a cycle, there's a message or an opportunity that comes to you. And it has to do with something that is of value to you. So you may get a text, a phone call, or email, or something. A message of sorts. A call, or someone, or an intuition even. An internal intuitive prompting. This is more with the earth sign, so it's more grounded, so it's something physical. On April 1st, Mercury retrograde starts, so make sure that you ask them to repeat themselves, or you ask to clarify to make sure it's not miscommunication, because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity, right? We're not perfect. Authenticity is not being perfect. Authenticity is being yourself, right? That just came through, and woo. Okay, that came through when I said it. Yeah, you'll have a choice to make. Probably a choice between discovering the difference. It's another type of duality. The difference between being authentic and seeking perfection. And all of those things, like, it has to do with the mind realm too. You'll have a choice to make. So this opportunity is going to have you choose and decide which way you want to go. Do you want to be authentic? Be yourself unapologetically with courage? So you already know yourself. I mean, the Emperor, the Sun, and the complete. You know yourself. so far up to now, and you're always discovering something new. However, what you've discovered so far, you're comfortable with, and you're willing to learn more. So this opportunity comes in so you can express yourself more, maybe. Now is the choice. The choice will be in your hands. That will be your test. That will be your, how you restructure yourself. At the bottom of the deck, I didn't shuffle again, but you're gonna make the right decision, and you'll celebrate that, and then and then you'll get into the actual embodiment of the work. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, yet it's the only one that makes it to the finish line. I like that line. I like that. So he's very protected too by the divine, because everything that you built up about you, no one can take down that structure, that foundation of you. So you'll be successful moving forward. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else for this collective? For this collective here. Is there any? Ooh. Woo! Haha! Okay, well, that knight will turn into a king. So this one totally came out of the deck and fell face forward. So, yes, you'll make the right choice. Trust yourself. Listen to yourself, right? Make the decision. Authentic or perfect? And there's no such thing as being perfect at being authentic. Okay? We're still in the human experience. Authenticity. What is it to you? Right? How valuable is it to actually just be you? I just saw the Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand your ground. Alright, collective, this has been your message. Make your choice. Later.